Hey guys, Michael here, and I'm officially declaring this video to be my entry to the fall barbecue cook-off. So I also want to let you guys know the meat I chose for this competition is one that homesteads have pretty much readily available, and it's chicken. So today I thought I'd fix you guys Steamboat Chicken. It's gonna blow your mind. Alright guys, here we have one of our fresh chickens off the cone. As you can see, somewhere close to around 5 pounds, and that tells me right there I'm gonna need somewhere around 5 hours for cook time. Now for the sake of time, I went ahead and took a little extra virgin olive oil and gave this chicken a nice bath brush, and that gave me extra time to go ahead and mix up a little SPG and some rub. Go ahead and start rubbing this chicken down with some of our favorite rub. Now you can use whatever rub you want here. We got a little salt, pepper, garlic, SPG, and some of our favorite garlic and herbs. And we're going to go really light on the rub here, and this is what we call really light. But anyway, here's the second part of the recipe. So in our food grade can, we're going to go ahead and drop us about 4 cloves of crushed garlic. And right here we got about half a cup chicken broth. And here we got about 2 tablespoons soy sauce. And then last but not least, same amount, 2 tablespoons of vinegar. Alright, that's it folks, that's it for the second part of this. Now what we got to do is get us an extra pair of hands and go ahead and get us out a pan. We have a specific pan for this, because over a period of time doing this over and over again, those drippings burning on that pan sure can ruin it, so we just keep using the same pan over and over again. Alright, so all we're going to do is just get somebody to come over here and help us hold that pan down, and I'm going to grab the chicken by the bottom and we're going to lift it up, and I'm going to show y'all how we set it down on this can. There you go folks, it's really not that hard. And as I said before, once this thing cooks, it'll grip around that can and become a good steady tripod. Now the one little trick to make this whole thing work is a wedge of onion. We take a wedge of onion and we plug up the hole on the top of that neck of the chicken, and that creates a barrier and holds that steam in there, and that's how you get all the moisture and the juices. Eventually that onion, it'll soften up a little bit and let some of that steam out, and now there's nothing left to do but take it out on the smoker. And just to clear up some of the confusion, I thought I'd go ahead and use my electric smoker, and we're going to set it on about 250 degrees. So let's go ahead and get the first part of this cook started. Okay guys, there you have it. Got it set on the smoker, 250 degrees. We're going to sit there for about 2 hours, and then, believe it or not, we're going to switch it over to gas, crisp that thing up, and finish it off. So stay tuned, we'll get right back with you. Okay guys, now once we get about halfway through on this, it's going to start showing a little around the edges on the bird, the thin edges. So what we're going to do is check it, and then once that starts, we're going to wrap them with a little bit of aluminum foil. We're used to that, and it also makes a good presentation. Gives everything a nice even color when we're going to put that glaze on there. So let me go ahead and show you what I mean. Now as you can see, what we're going to do, we're going to wrap them with a little bit of aluminum foil and stop that blackening color. That way when we put our glaze on there, everything's going to be a real nice even color. Now as you can see right here guys, these brown parts, that's getting just a little bit more colorized than everything else on the bird. We're going to go ahead and wrap up. So we're going to do that right quick and show you what we did. Okay guys, we got our tips and ends covered, so let me go ahead and show you what it looks like. As you can see, we wrapped the drumsticks, the tips. We also put a aluminum piece over the shoulder here to keep those guys from getting just a little bit too brown. Now we're going to go ahead and leave it just like that, and we're going to let it cook the rest of the time, and then we'll show you how we do our glaze. Alright guys, as you can see, it's almost ready. Almost time for that glaze. And we'll show you that part in just a little bit. So now let me explain a little bit to you about why we do it this way. The honey inside the base liquid just thickens it up a little bit so all of our base liquid don't evaporate before the chicken gets done cooking. That's just the consistency thing. It don't really add no flavor. Also, our lemon, onion, or whatever we decide to put in the top of the chicken to cap off that hole creates just enough pressure for that steam to stay in there and moisturize that chicken through the whole cook. And folks, if you ain't ever had chicken this way, this stuff right here is the juiciest chicken on the planet. Alright guys, see if I can get in on that internal temp there for you. Looking like we're about ideal. Put our glaze on, and then we're going to bring it back out here for about 5 minutes, maybe 8, and then we'll show you the finished product. Alright guys, here's the barbecue sauce we just made for it. Had it in the refrigerator the whole time this thing's been cooking for a couple hours. So now we're just going to take this nice cold sauce, and we're going to baste this bird, and then we're going to glaze it for about another 5 or 10 minutes. Alright guys, here we are with the finished product. I hope everybody enjoyed watching this video. If you do try this, please let us know how you like it. Now if you want to vote on this video, all you have to do is leave a comment down below. We're going to go ahead and cut into it, show you what it looks like, and get all those juices flowing down in the bottom. Sometimes guys, when you cook this stuff, you can see the skin separate a little bit, and the juices will be in there bubbling in between the meat and the skin. I promise you, this is the juiciest chicken on the planet. If you try this, it'll make your tongue slap your brains out. Now you guys know I'm not into mukbang, so I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Thank you for watching, and have fun.